New at 5, a big change is in the works for a popular local farmers market. Fox 23's Amanda Harry is live to explain why the Cherry Street Market is going to move locations and when this will happen. Amanda.
The executive director of the farmers market tells me that there's going to be road work and that they'll definitely have to find a new location for the 2020 season and possibly the 2021 season, depending on if there are any delays with that road work. Now, road work is supposed to get underway in the next week or so. It's on 15th Street between Peoria and Lewis. It's a $5.7 million construction project and is estimated to take about a year, forcing the Cherry Street Farmers Market to find a new home. It's the largest farmers market in the state of Oklahoma, and a lot of people depend on it.
We have over 70 vendors that rely on our market every week just so they can pay their own bills. So it really is, it's very important that we keep business as fluid as possible.
The market runs about 2 city blocks. They won't consider anything smaller. They'll need electricity, restrooms, and parking. I talked to the organizers also about why this construction project is so important. I'm working on that part of the story for Fox 23 News at 9. Live in Tulsa, covering news that matters. Amanda Harry, Fox 23 News.
New at 9, a couple in Broken Arrow is looking for the child who wrote a note attached to a balloon they found. The note, tied to a red balloon shaped like a star, reads, "Hi strangers, hello aliens," with a star underneath. It's very cute. The couple says it was just down the road from where they live, near Evans Road and East 121st Street. The couple explained why they want to find out who wrote it.
It's sweet. The little kid did this and he wanted to know how far it went.
There you go. So they just want the child to know that their balloon and note were found and they'd be glad to share the distance.
The couple said that they were on their way to Walmart this Saturday when they saw the note in this general area.
IMSA says they're out working to keep people safe from the heat today. They say medics have responded to at least 5 suspected heat-related calls in the Tulsa area. IMSA officials are warning people across Green Country to make a plan to stay safe over the next few days. That includes planning the amount of time you think you'll be outdoors and taking the appropriate amounts of water needed.
Those heat-related emergencies, they go into the evening hours as well. It's not just when the sun is up, but after dark as people maybe start to realize they're not feeling as better as they should.
Officials recommend you keep your cell phone with you to be able to call 911 at any time, since emergencies can happen, and you could be stranded outdoors longer than you expected.
All right, Rick, some Tulsa medical students are getting a different kind of lesson this week. The OU School of Community Medicine is giving medical students and others in healthcare a feel for what many patients are dealing with, specifically patients dealing with poverty. They're involved in, for example, mock family scenarios, such as a mom buying lunch for a family of 5 with only $4.
We hope that people understand what it's like to experience poverty, how difficult it is to navigate when you don't maybe have reliable transportation, where sometimes things happen that cause people to have to get creative and make it through the rest of the month.
This is the biggest year for this program, with 130 participating. It runs through Wednesday.
A local nonprofit dedicated to helping people with mental disabilities is getting some help of their own. Manufacturing company Hilti donated $3,000 worth of tools to Broken Arrow-based A New Leaf. This donation will allow A New Leaf to teach workshop skills. Employees say they are excited to work with the new tools.
It's fantastic. I wouldn't mind learning a new trade, try to learn how to do a saw thing. It'd be really interesting.
Officials tell us besides using the tools for workshops, they plan on using them to build planter boxes to sell at their retail locations.
One day after the announcement, the Tulsa Roughnecks professional soccer team has new ownership. Today we heard more from one of the 3 brothers who now own the club about what fans can expect in the months and years to come.
I mean, really, it's just about establishing the Roughnecks and as Tulsa's team.
Ryan Kraft says he believes all the ingredients are there in our country and in Tulsa to build a strong, active fan base around the Roughnecks.
You know, really buy in and believe that this is Tulsa's team and this is a passion that they can live every day and be a part of.
He now co-owns the team with his 2 brothers, J.W. and Kyle, all Tulsa natives. The Roughnecks began playing at One Oak Field in 2015 as a member of the United Soccer League. 2 years later, the team made the playoffs. The new owners are focused on investing in the Roughnecks to make them a perennial playoff team. In addition, Ryan Kraft says the Roughnecks intend to compete on and off the field.
And just be good representatives and evoke pride for the city of Tulsa, so that, you know, when people look and they think of the Tulsa Roughnecks, it gives them, you know, a sense of pride for Tulsa.
Here's the goal. Dave, the first goal in 2019.
Quality goal.
He says in cities across the country and around the world, soccer teams are flourishing. He believes Tulsa will be no different. The new owners wasting no time to make that happen by immediately bringing in 2 new players.
They got their visas last week. One of them flew in today and one of them flew in yesterday. Marlon from Brazil and Panine from Portugal. So we're hoping to get them on the pitch soon. Those are the 2 immediate changes.
Now, Ryan Kraft says for the short term, he and his brothers intend to improve the game day experience at One Oak Field. But he says they are exploring all options to eventually have a soccer-specific stadium.
Enrollment for Tulsa's IMSA Care program ends Saturday. It adds $5.45 to your utility bill. In exchange, ambulance rides are covered for all permanent members of your household. Even though it adds a monthly cost, IMSA says it's going to save you a lot of money.
So it's $5.45 a month, so that equates out to about $65 over the course of a year. Our average transport cost is about $1,300 plus mileage. So $65 versus $1,300, it's a big savings if you're worried about how much that transport might cost you.
You can enroll by visiting the City of Tulsa's website or calling the City of Tulsa Customer Care Center through August 31st.
My middle school did it when I was in like maybe 8th grade or 6th grade, but I wasn't really like super into musicals then. And yeah, I'd never seen a professional production. I'd never seen regional or school production. I'd literally
stretch it. That's how we feel on. We think it's a window into kind of how we do things in other areas. If you can walk into a place and say, oh, they're doing hand-cut sweets or they're doing 100% brisket, then you can pretty much assume they aren't cutting corners everywhere else, because, you know, it's just a good window into that. All right, we're going to do honey on each